The arm trap, neck trap, this is a shoulder trap, this is a body trap. Essentially what happens here is that as he's trying to posture, I'm trying to disrupt his posture here, okay? The arm trap is 1, 2, 3, and we're here. Most of the time, they're not gonna just sit here. They're gonna start posturing up. This is where you can begin to use this hand to be able to create a problem with them to post. The dilemmas that I'm creating for him, are you going to defend the submission or are you gonna be hyper-focused on your posture? Because he can't really pass without posture. So what the dilemma I create for him is posture, when in reality, the posture choice is a submission. So I'm pushing his head down also with my inner elbow, controlling this arm, but I'm leaving this little hole open. I know he can feel it with his head, and I know that this arm is gonna push him that way. It's not gonna push him up that way. This hand, as it extends, it pushes him that way, okay? So as I'm here, I'm pulling this elbow tricep, I'm kind of rolling it here. The more he pushes, the more he pushes himself into an arm lock right here, okay? When you get caught enough with this, okay, you also have the neck trap, okay? Which from here is fairly simple. You just push away, go here, and pull in, okay? But you gotta learn to use your legs. Sometimes you extend it. I wanna reach that leg. I'll pull him in. If I wanna sweep him, pull him over this way. Make sure my left elbow flip on. Sometimes not. Just 1, 2, twist. Okay? Now, the body trap. That was a arm trap for the neck trap. So we did that yesterday. So here, one thing that you gotta keep in mind, I somehow need this to bend. If it's not bent and he's just strong right here, he can unloop it right here. Okay? But you go back here. So now, as I pull him in, it bends. Whether I grab it here, but here he's holding. I'm gonna lift my hip underneath here. Grab it here, and I'm gonna lift the whole unit up in the deadbolt, pull it here, just do my hip out here. Okay? Now what I'm gonna do is his only way to remove this hand is to go under my elbow. Okay? So as long as I stay tight and pull him forward, it's hard for him to remove this arm. So what happens here is that sometimes, okay, I can pull here, forward. I'll let him remove that arm because he's going to be posturing up also. Yeah, okay. So we go here, and I push this arm still with this lapel, and I reach here, and I grab one feet. Yes. Yeah. So we're here, and now I push it, and I grip it right here. Now he's not going to give me the back too easily. He's still going to want to turn. But the problem is that it's hard for him to turn away because I have his bottom shoulder, okay? So from here, I'm gonna go underneath right here. Because what happens is that he starts defending the hands, okay? I'll let this shoulder trap or body trap go, and I move it back here, it goes into the neck trap, right? So I just let it go from the underneath his arm. Right here, as I'm messing with his neck here, and he's fighting here. So I just let go the left, and I reach here. I know it's right here, somewhere here, and then I lock it under here. Okay. Now from here, there's a lot.
30 seconds remaining.
This goes back to the neck. Okay. The body trap is essentially his exchange for saving his arm. 1,
15 seconds remaining.
2, 3 here, and then I keep pushing it this
10
way.
seconds remaining.
As I push it here, I reach underneath.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay.
3,
Pull him and take it back right here.
1. Rest.
Start attacking here. Okay. Before my arm was under, now my arm's over. The fight for him is to save the top arm here. But now this right here, I'm gonna let go, and I'm gonna reach through here, and I'm gonna start pulling it here. Now the problem for him is, this right here is a dilemma. So what does he defend? The lapel, okay? And as he begins to reach for the lapel, feed him, you let him have the lapel. This right here is a way more powerful rear naked choke than if I were to
3,
get my hand
2,
somehow in there. I don't
1,
want to get him in there.
go.
Or standard like Mata Leon. So this is like a Gable grip right here. See, I was under the chin, and I'm just going to extend my hips and pull his head. Okay. Does that make sense, guys? Because let me take it up. Oh, sorry. Whenever you are, and it'll never happen sitting up. Whenever you get here, okay. I mean, yes, that's all great and all, but the problem is if we fall to this side here, okay, and there's no space there, how am I gonna fit that inside? Because he'll be pulling on my arm here, okay. He'll be pulling on this right here, on the inner elbow, okay. And I'm trying to fit my hand in here. I can't even do it because he should be kind of pushing back into here. There's no space. So look, palm up here. I pull my hand, and then my right bicep flexes. I'm pulling back my shoulder, okay, and it pulls the ball right across. It's way more effective, okay. We're going back to the body trap. This Phil makes great action.
This does.
2, 3. Right here.
We have a question.
Here, and we go here. So pull him. His hand immediately attacks the neck. He defends it. So now right here, you have a great control with him right here. This hand right here, if you want to see great control, it's very difficult for him to escape from here. Okay? And now he's in danger of getting finished up here. But the problem is, how do I get him to relieve his hand? Okay, grip fighting. Now my hand's here. Lock it right here. Hold this lapel here, and now make the fight about the lapel. And as he begins to defend, because if he doesn't, you start pulling this together. Because you give him the lapel, and then you slide this right up here. And then you finish. But for now, let's go for the body trap. So essentially, here, here. I want to push his head down. Now we're here. Okay.
How are you
What I
sliding
want
your
to
hips
do.
out there?
What?
That little hip slide you did, are you just popping your hips out or pushing, you're posting with your feet?
Here, pressure. That hip slide to turn to my side is key because I want my left knee in the base of his neck. So 1, 2. I'm pushing with my left knee into his hip so I don't have to do this. You can put the foot on the mat, it's fine. But I'd rather not. I just push here so I push off with my left and bring my knee up. Because I know he's going to want to be posturing up right here. So as I give him the arm, I go right here. And then this is under the arm, I reach for it right here. And then I'm just going to pull him back. And the right leg is essentially like a body lock. And you go just right here and just cup the shoulder right here. He's going to defend the arms. And just get here. Because look, he's defending the arms. So if I start doing this right here, it's harder to finish. Okay? But as long as I let go of this, I know that I let go of it here, reach right inside his arm, and I start pulling this underneath. Yeah. And I start pulling it so he thinks that it's about the lapel. And he'll start walking up to feed that, grab that lapel. Yeah. This is just what happened. And I give him the lapel, and I squeeze you for this back. Okay. So that hip switch and turning to your side is absolutely vital. Because if you're flat on your back, it's not going to work as effectively because you have to go 2. So if I'm here, I can't break this posture, and he'll posture up. It's very easy for me to get out of that. Yeah, but it's not easy to pull the arm off.
Yeah.
So when you get here, I can't really do anything on this side. But what I can do is get a high guard right here. Okay, but still, you see I'm on my side. Not enough though to attack this side here, because I need to pull his elbow to my right hip. So now as we're going here, I'll still pull this here. and then you can get him in a normal. Because he can't pull this out. Try to pull your arm out. He can't pull this out right here. You can do this too. So move your hips out. So last one. 1, 2. See how the neck is right there? And I keep it here. And I want to make sure that I'm pushing his arm. That way, because he can't bring it back. Turn into, as this left hand goes underneath. So we go here, and then I just basically turn him here and attack his neck right here. And he says, as long as you get here, you're golden. Because he's not escaping. And then you exchange. Arm goes here, and you choke him with that. And then he grabs this right here, and then exchange it. Alright, try. 1, 2, 3. You gotta be on the right side. Push to take it back.